Okay. Hi, I'm Marlene Foster with Empower Vision, and I'm here today with Walk and Talk with Marlene and talk with Souvik, and he's from India. And so, what I really enjoyed about meeting him is that he helps start up businesses. And as you know, a lot of people are losing jobs. Then some people are at this point who have left the company and they're thinking about starting a business. And so this is a professional. You could actually reach out and contact, and he could actually help you with your business. If you're an existing business owner, he can also help you also in that regard as well. So we're going to learn more about what he does. And I like again to introduce you today to Souvik. And Souvik, thank you for being here with me today. Thank you. Could you tell us a little bit about you? You know, where you're from and everything, so that all of us would love to know more about you.
Yes, so my name is Souvik Dutta, and I am from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. And I have done my schooling from in Kolkata only, and I have done engineering in electronics and graduated last year. But I have started my freelancing and as a business owner, my journey started from the fourth year of my college days. It started when I got an internship from a real estate company, and there my job was to uh, get clients on board and do the sales process. So the decision of shifting from my career from engineer to a business owner was very difficult because I was from a technical background, and shifting my career from technical to a business is very difficult because I had prior no knowledge of business services or how the businesses used to work. So I used to read books, watch videos, and podcasts, and also the community on my LinkedIn helped me a lot because I had to interact with the professionals, and I started learning more courses online. Then I saw the problem in today's startups that most of the startups are try to do traditional marketing, so they don't know how to bring the market from traditional to digital marketing because the digital front is very new to the world right now, like Instagram, YouTube, and people find it very difficult to manage the digital part and manage their business. So they need a consultant to manage their businesses. So I started helping some local businesses, and I got some amazing results from them and feedback. So I got into LinkedIn, and I started getting clients from UK, US, and Australia, and helped them a lot. And they are satisfied. I have like satisfied clients and got a very good feedback from them. And I am also working with some new companies, and they are getting some amazing results from me. And I also want to explore some new businesses as I'm young, and I try to explore more and more in this front.
Well, so that's great. That's wonderful to hear. And I just wanted to. That is really interesting that you have gone from engineering
Yes.
into, as you were saying, into entrepreneurship. Is there any particular book or video, or what was it that really influenced you the most? If you had to pick one source, one video or so, what would that be, Sophie, that really
Okay.
influenced you to do what you're
Yes.
doing now?
Yes, definitely. The one book that changed my life was Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book actually means changed my mindset that how businesses should work, and not only business, it also gave me an inspiration and motivation that how you should lead your life and how you should be smart with your money, because I think the financial literacy comes later in your life, but if you can implement that in your 20s, I think you will be more successful later in your life. So that book was a mind opener for me. And the second book, which I will recommend to every teenagers, that is Psychology of Money. So that is a fantastic book which tells you that how the money works in the world, like the psychology behind of spending your money. It doesn't give you the tips of how to invest in stocks or any other thing, but it tells you that how do people behave with money, how it helps you to maintain relationships or help in your business. And I also a follower of Gary V, if you know, like Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a American entrepreneur. So
Yes.
he's an American entrepreneur. He tells uh, in his videos that how should businesses work. And the thing which I love about him, that he tells that the most important thing in a business is showing kindness and empathy to your people, because that helps more than making money, because the satisfaction and the happiness you get from that is like you will not get that from money, because the im- uh, because the kindness that you give to your people will always give you more. Like there is an Indian entrepreneur. And a very big businessman. His name is Ratan Tata. So I want to quote him, like he always says that always give more than you receive. So I always try to give more than, because God will always give you back what you give. So he gives away like 70% of his income to charity. And and he's a very big successful businessman around, like he has a business in like in 100 countries.
Yes,
So I
that's
always believe in giving more than what I receive,
say
because
that's wonderful.
yes, yes,
That's
because
wonderful.
yes, giving more always uh, gives you a satisfaction and happiness which you will never get from money.
Mhm. That's wonderful. You young. I am so I'm really impressed. And I did want to ask you one last thing before we get more deeply into the business side of it. What do you enjoy doing? So we get to know you a little bit on the personal side. What's your
Okay,
recreational type of activity that you really enjoy doing when you're not working?
okay, okay. When I'm not working, I usually read books or movies, films, and anime series like that. I also go out with my friends and on weekends and spend my time. But mostly after college I am into this profession, like in freelance. So I usually focus more on building my career. So in my college days I also do a lot of things, like I was in debate team. I even sang, danced. I was in my drama club. Means there was not a single opportunity that I miss in my school days and my college days. I did everything I had in my cultural activities. So that helped me to grow a lot, because I think the soft skills matter a lot than the hard skill in the real world.
Wow. Wow. And I wanted to just start off with you, because of course in business, the big question is what type of challenge when you started off, because I know when I started off in business, one of my challenges of course was funding of course, and then trying to make sure you could cover all of the bases all by yourself, right? So and that's what I had to do. But I want to ask you, what would you say, Marlene, my biggest challenge was what, and how did you overcome that challenge? Just curious.
Yes, my biggest challenge was the shifting from the engineering to business, because I had all this technical knowledge about electronics and engineering, and I had no prior business. I had only one subject of marketing management in my college. So I used to read the book thoroughly. And when I got the chance of interning in a sales company, so there I learned a lot, and I started doing courses. Uh, and the another thing I found very difficult was, in my generation I am the first entrepreneur from my family. So I found it very difficult, like when I get stuck to how do I do the payment, how do I talk to clients, how do I close a client. So I don't have any mentor, so that they could guide me. I now also I used to rely on YouTube and on books, but I it would be a very good opportunity for me if someone like mentors me in my journey, because I had to learn from my experiences. Like I had some good experiences, some bad clients also, someone and I failed miserably. But uh, what I believe is failing is a part of a process, and you learn a lot from failing. So
Mm,
the teachings which I got from failing helped me to recover and gave me the strength that I can do it again if I've done it once again. So
absolutely.
yes,
Absolutely. Mm, I'm sorry, go ahead.
yes. So like another challenge which I faced was having uh, convincing my parents, because my engineering degree was very expensive. So my all my friends are into a big IT companies, and they are doing very good right now. But choosing that career and convincing my parents that I want to go into a freelancing and a business was very tough decision for them and also for me, because they were not sure of me because I didn't have a management degree. But I somehow convinced myself and believed in myself that yes, I can do, and I've proved them. Now they are very happy and proud of myself.
See, that's what Souvik, I was going to tell you. You mentioned something that really hit home for me, and I wanted to say this to you. Um, mentoring someone someone that's mentoring you or coaching, that's so important in business, because when I started my first business, I grew it, it was growing. And so it was
Yes,
profitable for me. I was feeling really good about it. And I was in the securities, I was with a brokerage house from the start. And then I left there and started my own business, but I didn't have a mentor. And I believe that's what my setback occurred. I lost $250,000 business of it. I lost it. And I learned so much from that loss. That's why I talk with business owners today about protection, anticipating protecting the company, that kind of thing. But you really do need, I agree, you spoke of a mentor, and that's something that you and I will be talking about, because I know of a way that you can reach out to, acquire. Are you looking for someone who's in India, or would you maybe someone in the U.S. would also be of assistance for you? I just want to know where you'd feel more comfortable in terms of a mentor.
it's comfortable. Like it doesn't depend that if he's from US or India. If he's ready to help me, then I'm more than welcome.
That's great. See, wonderful. What about customers? When you in your business, can you describe to us right now the customers right now, the demographics of the type of customers that you now have right now? I know in the startup business as well as existing for digital marketing. If you could describe that for us.
Yes, the first customer I had was some US coaches. I used to do the digital marketing for three coaches. One was from Australia, one was from UK, and one was from US. So I learned a lot from them because they guided me through that process, and they and I helped them to build their brand. They
That's wonderful.
Yes, and the coaches, their primary motive was to build a happier world. Like they were into health and wellness of the society. So it also gave me a lot of networking opportunities. From there, I got another startup, and it was a gaming company in Singapore and also in India. So I helped them to gain a brand visibility in social media. I also work with fintech firms, helping them to uh, gain a brand visibility in Instagram, YouTube, like because fintech firms are growing right now, like UPI payments and everything like PayPal and Stripe. So they need someone to help them to grow their business. So I help them a lot, and some new companies are also coming. and I am talking with some clients. Recently, I am working with an accounting firm and helping them to gain clients from overseas. And let's see that how it works. But I also want to share some experiences with my clients. Like I had a bad experience with my client uh, where there was a contract given, and the contract was terminated, and between the agreement, and I couldn't do anything because it was a large company. I knew that if I am going to sue the company, then it is only going to take my time and energy. So I took the amount which I worked for those 15 or 20 days, and I left the company. So I just want to say that I learned a lesson from that, like how to build a contract or how to read a contract, because it was very new for me. And also I trusted the people whom I shouldn't trust. So it also gave me a learning that in business you should also have like clear communication between your clients and the management, because it teaches you a lot. And also you have to, when you talk with them, you also have to see the red signals which you are giving they are giving. Because I rejected those signals and I thought that they are friends with me, but later on I had to face the situation at last. So yeah, I was a bit depressed for 2 3 days, because it was a very big client for me. But later on I moved on, and I thought that it was a good lesson for me and a good experience. So I took it as a learning, and I am moving forward.
I have to ask you this. Well, okay, when you were interacting with this company, the contracts, and then as you mentioned, and also the time that it made you feel, a little probably
Yes.
you didn't feel as confident maybe at that point in time, because we all go through that. What did you do? I'm just curious. Tell me some things. I would love to speak on this, especially this particular month we're talking about in business, the ways that he can maintain mental fitness. How do you maintain mental fitness so that when things like that occur with you, Souvik, that you can say, okay, well, I got to pick up, maybe I need to journal, or maybe I need to go for a jog, or maybe I need to go skating. What is it that you do at that particular time that helps you to get past that point?
Yes. After that, I talked with my mom. She is very close to me, and I talked with some of my friends. So they always help me that when I'm in like in a stressful or an anxiety situation. So I went out with them, and we had a walk on a field, and we played some games, and my mind deviated. And my mom also made some good food that night. And slowly I moved on. And also I also read some good books, and which
Mhm.
helps me to keep my mental fitness. And I would also advise to for the business owners to meditate in the morning, because it keeps you mentally fit. I usually do not, means I am practicing right now. It's very new for me. And I also exercise. So I think the main thing which is not money, it is health and family. Because if you are healthy in your physically and mentally, you will succeed in life. That
Mm.
is the most thing that I believe.
Mm.
So your mental and physical fitness is all that matters, and everything will fall in place after that.
Very, very, very true. Is it anything right now in your business that you are, let's take startup businesses. Is it anything right now that you are implementing that's a little different? I always ask business owners this because, sometimes you may be doing something that's pretty standard, that's pretty normal for the business, but then there may be something brand new that you got that's forthcoming. Is there anything that you'd like to share today that's new that you got going on for maybe startup businesses?
Yes, like there are some standard rules while doing digital marketing, like in Instagram or Facebook. But what I usually do, that I take it to the next level by by doing the research on the market and implementing those strategies by running like on a test account. So after doing that, I get the statistics that whether the audience is ready to take the product or the service. Then I implement them on their main page, and like on Instagram, uh, and on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. And the main thing which I think the business owners face is that uh, it is very hard to convince them that your business needs a digital presence,
Mm.
because the big business owners, they think that they can do the traditional marketing, like printing ads on magazines and newspapers and flyers and over the place, and they can do the marketing. So it's a bit difficult for me now to convince that your business needs a digital presence in the market, so that
Okay.
you will get a wider audience. Because if you
Okay.
are marketing in US, so traditionally, because then you can't get the audience in India or in Australia. But if you are in Instagram or in YouTube, you will get a very much bigger audience. So it's been a little bit problem for me to convince the business owners that a YouTube or a social media journey is very important for your business.
Okay. Well, give me an example. You said you were talking to me about digital marketing, and you just give me a prime example of what you mean, because that's probably a lot of time I'm telling you, so because what people need is our examples. Give me an example of something you would use if you were talking to me right now about digital marketing to do some business with you.
Okay, so digital marketing always, uh, there is two types of marketing in digital. One is organic marketing, one is paid marketing. So in paid marketing, if you give the money, you will get instant result. And in organic marketing, it takes time to build your presence. Like if you are starting a company right now, so the traditional type, the organic marketing is posting on every day, being consistent with your audience, giving them value every day on Instagram, Facebook. And on paid marketing is like you are paying the money and you are getting an instant result. But I don't think that paid marketing should be done at the very first moment in startups. First you have to grow organically, then after a moment, then you have to do the paid marketing. Because what I see that most businesses fail to do, like they always try to pitch their services. And my type of what I offer is, I always say them to give value to the customers, because giving value matters most. Because when you are giving value to the customers, they will remain loyal to you. They know that you are giving them something that they want, and not being salesy to them. Because you think that if someone, a salesman calls you uh, in a day, so you will directly say no, I'm not interested. But if someone calls you and tells that uh, about a product and how it can help to give you some amazing results, then you are ready to talk about that. So I think giving value to people matters most. So that will lead into selling. So in Instagram or in Facebook or in YouTube, the value creation is more important than selling your services. So that helps you to gain a very large audience, and then you can easily sell your product.
Hmm.
So
For
that's
instance,
my
if you were looking
strategy.
at YouTube, give me an example of what you would do for someone on YouTube. Just an example, Souvik, that you say you would actually place on there for them for digital marketing. What's an example of what you would you use?
What in YouTube?
Yes, just an example of what you do.
Okay, in YouTube, if you do like uh, first you have to go into the trends. Like in YouTube now, the trend is YouTube Shorts. So first, in any digital marketing, you have to be aware of the algorithmic changes that are happening. In like in Instagram, the thing is Reels, Instagram Reels. So if you are going with the Reels, you will get a more reach. In YouTube, they are telling that the CEO of the company the CEO of YouTube told that you have to keep releasing YouTube shorts. So if you are releasing YouTube shorts, you will get more visibility, and that also have some uh, like layers. Like in first, you have to give, like they will promote if you are a singer, educational content, gaming content, and some more. I think Bitcoin or something like that. So what we have to do is we have to see what the trends are going, and we have to go with the trend, but we do not have to forget about the value which you are providing. Like if you are making a 10-minute YouTube video, make it into short reels in
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
same thing you do with YouTube shorts. Because if your
Mm-hmm.
YouTube video is gaining like 10 views or 100 views a day, if you do YouTube shorts, you may get 3K or 10K views. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the jump that uh, YouTube shorts or a reels give you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to
Excellent.
change your format. Like
Excellent.
yes.
Yeah, what I
So
was going to say is, well, let me ask you this. LinkedIn, for instance, the analytics for LinkedIn, what would you say there? Could you give me just an example? Because there'll be someone from LinkedIn who will be watching you. Uh, LinkedIn, what is something that you would actually, an example that you propose maybe for LinkedIn? Just a quick sample, an
okay,
example.
for LinkedIn, which I actually I posted every day on LinkedIn, like posting consistently every day, giving value to the people, and engaging on others post. That is the only thing you can do. That's the base most simple strategy, nothing else. You have
Mhm,
to
mhm,
post consistently every day, giving value
mhm,
to people, and engage on others post, and get the knowledge from them, interact, build your community. That's the simple strategy. I use
mhm,
this strategy, and I
mhm,
get a lot of clients, and I have done no
mhm,
paid marketing. My one post gives me like 2 to 3 leads, one post. Like if I'm posting today, and from one post I get 2 to 3 messages on my LinkedIn, that how can I help them in gaining brand visibility, or helping them through digital marketing for the startups. So if you want to grow on LinkedIn, the main thing is posting every day, giving value, building your community, and engaging on others posts. That's the simple strategy and nothing else.
Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to just say that I really appreciate you being here with me today, and like I said, and I'm letting everybody know that your information, your links and everything, I'll have all of that posted. So when they view the video here, they'll be able to then go after and be able to click on your website or other information that you have that they can actually view. So overall, what I really heard that I liked today from you was that you're saying that you exceed what maybe if customers have a certain expectation, you did say you look to exceed what they're looking for, right? I like that, and help to build community. That's wonderful. I mean, and right now with us being with a lot of global interaction
Yes.
occurring, we need that. You need to be able to build community. And we need to also, like you said, give more than what a customer's expecting. Give
Yes.
more. And that wins every time. I agree with you there. But I just wanted to say thank you again for taking the time to come out and allow me to spotlight you. And everybody looking forward we're looking forward to seeing you on Thursday. So, but I wanted to say thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank
Is
you.
there any last thing you'd like to say before we end here?
Yes,
To, or to,
I want to say that keep learning, keep growing, and keep your family safe. Uh, do exercise, and take care of your health. Uh, that's all.
Wonderful. And thank you so much. I thank you for being here with me today and look forward to speaking with you again.